Hello there, I'm Penguin, and this is Monster Train. I believe it's episode 10. Congrats, we made it all the way this far. I was absolutely terrible with Solgard last time. Just total spoiler, I was garbage with him. So I'm going to redeem myself somewhat, or at least try to. We're going to play with the Stygian, the Exiled, and we're going to jump into it with a random. We smashed Covenant rank 16 last time, so we're going to pop into 17. The win streak is still alive. I have not played any offline games. This is totally fresh off the win streak, which is sweet. I'm actually kind of excited about that. So we got some giraffes, which is going to hint to the Melting Remnant. Cuddlehex, I don't play with him very often, actually. He's kind of a weird one. The frozen mechanic's cool. I don't think that I use it enough, or I don't feel like I'm able to utilize it very well. Apply dazed when they enter below the pirate room, or the ever faithful guild marker. I'm gonna take that one. It was a pretty interesting set of upgrades that he has. I tried to do this. Titan Channel feels weird, but I want to try it just because it's I haven't gone it ever. I've never done this. This one seems like you have to be kind of a nuke. You're nuking the front unit essentially, so you have to have some backliners to kind of follow up. It's interesting. I'm not entirely certain how to use it. We're gonna go with Titan Channel before I convince myself out of it, and then we'll just play as we are. It was a big weekend. If you're wondering why this video is a little bit more delayed than normal, I moved, and so that was really exciting. And so now I'm sitting next to a bunch of boxes, and some IKEA stuff is en route. How are we gonna do against this? Okay, so he is phased, which means I do not attack nor get damaged. And because of that, I can play you with safety that you are not going to die. Okay, awesome. So you are in your bubble until I drop 4 spells, and then you'll become basically just a massive 35-35 unit. So if I understand this correctly, also, what card did I get as my secondary? It just drags. Okay. Do I have anything to bring anyone back from the dead? I do not. And I have a lot of ways to put Frostbite down. Okay, so we don't have any ways of bringing these guys back yet, which is frustrating. So we're going to play that, get 1 shard on him. I don't really want to kill a Dreg yet, so I'm actually going to just chill. Yeah, as the Stygian Guard and as the Dregs, as the Melting Remnant, we don't really have any good ways of killing all of these units. What if we do that? I'll put a Steward down? Does that make sense? I don't think it does. That's fine. You'll die. Some of you may die. Alright, so we're just gonna drop the shards. Now we can activate him whenever we want, which it seems like in 2 waves. So we'll basically just we'll choose not to play anything on the lower floor since it's a brief pause. Does it make more sense to kill the top line guys? I think it does. And then we can toss the train steward down there for real. Hopefully we get oh, there's a possibility we actually don't get a spell next turn. So I'm just going to play this here to make sure he's alive. We're going to take some damage for it. But I think honestly a 35-35 unit is pretty large. Not large enough. Okay, so we need to start curbing some of these guys out. Cuddlehex, you aren't really gonna do anything, to be completely blunt. Dreg, you're also kind of in the same page. So you're gonna die. That'll keep him alive for an extra little bit of health. It might be a good idea to wipe one of these guys. I don't know if it's better to have the frostbite on him or not, but I think we wipe. I think we wipe one of you, and now it'll happen. Okay, cool. So now we're in the room where it happens, as they say. Very cool. So we made it. 35-35 unit apparently is big enough to kind of push forward, because I was a little worried that he was going to be kind of weak to start. But because whenever you get the Melting Remnant, Rector Flicker Burnout, where he becomes like a big tanky boy, he is, I think, larger than that. I could be wrong. But yeah, I'm not entirely certain. I think he's 50-50 to start, and then he gets like 100 and etc. etc. Just because we're going the Stygian, we always could use something like a Titan's Tooth, so I'm totally cool with it. This secondary really lends itself well to these. I would like another way to apply burnout to you, so as much as I want to give some dazed, up in here. I think we have to get burnout. We have to get priorities, which is having other units. What kind of seraph do we have? We have the patient. This is the Friends and Foes update, by the way. If you didn't know whenever you clicked on the video, it is, yes, I want to give you endless. Friends and Foes update came with a lot of new stuff, one of which is Seraph the patient. And she is, or he is, very, very interesting. That he gets super strong. Wow, I could have a super beefy Cuddle Hex. He gets super strong with every spell or everything you do on the floor that he basically is targeting. I feel like we have one good draft, and then we just kind of, because he'll be endless, we'll just keep bringing him around. Actually, no, I take that back, because the Burnout 1 is going to kind of counter that. So let's do this, and then he'll at least stick around a turn longer. We won't have to worry about him so much. Dang, that Incant Gain Armor 2 is really wasted on the deck that I have right now. That is so unfortunate. But it's just the way that it is. Unless, I could take that. I also think that you can do some fun things with Paraffin Enforcer and all of these burnout units, because you really could get like a one floor of Angry Wax Men, really just like a draft murder floor. But I think I'm actually gonna go Wickless Baron. The guy is a legend. I can't not take him. He's always so good. But do I incant him? Do you need it? Do you want it? Well, I'm gonna put you on the bottom floor probably to start. We'll just go for it. I think there's probably better upgrades to throw on you. I would really like a Shark Tank, but that's just because every single time I play the Stygian, I like to have a Shark Tank. So this is like, I don't need to. I can break out of my comfort zone a little bit here, right? I'm on Covenant rank 16. I'm a new man. I'm a new monster trainer. All right, so you'll be phased, which I don't know any reason not to ever just throw you out there. I feel like that's always the point. We can do that. I'm a little worried about your health. A little worried about your longevity there. We'll do this and then toss. I'm okay with the train super getting tossed into the ether there. All right, Cuddle Hex. I don't know about you. I don't know how I feel about this. I also think that in this current situation, because I only have 2 waves remaining, I really need to get Solgard on the floor. Like, he really needs to start doing what he needs to. So we'll put you back there. You'll get some hits in, and then you'll come back on my deck next turn, which is cool because I'll be able to play you there as well. You, I don't want to kill off yet. I think as much as I want to get that Loot Fairy, I think I really need to get Solgard up and running. I'm very worried that I'm not going to get enough spells. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll take the gamble. We're going for the money. The money's for nothing. And the draft's for free. All right, cool. So we got some hits. That's not going to be good. Especially not because I need you, and I can now... Oh, we didn't think that one through, did we? Alrighty, Solgard, the martyr, might end up being Solgard the couldn't find a cause. What about, we'll throw you there to soak up some hits and kill his healing. I wouldn't mind just letting you tank a hit, 3-5. Yeah, you'll actually tank that hit. And you'll come back to me, which is like the best part of this. And then we'll put that there. We can't do anything here unless I want to... Yeah, I can't like throw a spell at you because you're ephemeral. What about... No, I will kill my own unit. Dang, that's unfortunate. All right, so we might as well use it somewhere else. We will probably just drop this guy. Yeah, you're fine. Get over it. I know you can. I know you get strong. You get like the quarter Iron Man armor. Iron Man, but no groin. If you were gonna design Iron Man armor, let's be honest. If you were going to design Iron Man armor, think about the places where you'd want protection. The guy didn't design his own armor. That's all I'm saying. So we need to throw 2 of these spells down. Yes, just to get you in the mix. So we have to play Foregone and we have to play Flash Freeze. I volunteer this Archer as tribute. And then I'm also just going to play the lottery here. And I think we throw Draft down to get 1 hit off. And then yeah, right now it's looking pretty bleak, but I think it's gonna get better. Don't worry. So I think we throw you there. He's dazed. He's just confused out of his mind. He's like, why would anyone ever play a unit on the top floor? All right, and now that you exist, we're in a good spot. Okay. So it's not nearly as bad as it looks. Solgard had me scared there. We almost didn't have enough turns to make that happen. Almost didn't have enough turns. I was actually a little more worried that he wasn't going to be big enough, because I don't have any way of like gauging it until he comes into the fight. We're not drawing our foregone powers and our Titan's Tooth in good enough succession. We have way too many dregs. I need to start thinning the dregs, thinning the train stewards. What else is bad about this deck if you ignore everything? I think I need the backline damage, so I'm actually going to go with Ice Tornado, even though it's a little bit random. Molten Encasement could be fun. This combo is just terrible. Like, everything you want to do with the Melting Remnant, I feel like you don't want to do with the Stygian card. Like, lots of units, no spells, and then Stygian's like, no units, only spells. No give, only take. Or what is it? No throw, only fetch. Alright. Devour of Death. How much death do you think that we can devour with you? I don't think it's that much, actually. I don't think that we're going to be that bent on killing units that way. I think Dripfall is a pretty solid addition to this crew. And also, I apologize in advance if my audio is a bit wonky. I am in what equates to a storage unit right now, and that's only in name. I'm not actually in a storage unit, but it's basically just a bunch of walls with literally nothing on them, a desk, and some boxes. If anyone needs boxes, hit me up. Likewise, if anyone knows why IKEA is out of every single thing that I tried to go find, hit me up. All right, Merchants of Steel. I think honestly, the Merchant of Steel is gonna be good because we really gotta get units rolling here. And I'm not worried about the artifact. I'm also not worried about multi-strike. How much do I like multi-strike? I like it better on you, to be honest. Hopefully you get big enough. No, he needs to be bigger. We're at a weird spot, because the Incant, now that I think about it, the Incant, most of the time I'm going to want to get Solgard going as quickly as possible, so I guess this actually does make a little bit of sense. So let's get you going. You're almost more of a backliner this time than you would be if I threw a Heartstone on you. So I think we're kind of going for the, yeah, and you're going to be a glass cannon. I'm totally cool with that. We're going for the, like, death to soul, or death to, oh, of course we got two more. I'm going to skip these guys. I don't think we need another one in the deck. We're kind of going to the death to Solgard. We're taking advantage of the martyr part of his name, and we're going to throw him in front, and that 35 is not going to last very long. So what I'm worried about is Wickless taking some hits and then Solgard taking some hits. We just don't have the beef to last, basically. Like, Solgard needs something more. He's just not big enough. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I probably should have given the Heartstone to the Wickless. It's okay. Yeah, that's fine. A Cave of Thousand Eyes. Do you toss in your tribute? I will toss a coin to my Witcher. And I was rewarded with a Frostbite artifact. That's not bad. That's actually pretty solid. I think Frostbite is one of those things that gets way stronger the lower it is. So like having a Frostbite 2 really is deal 3 damage across 2 turns, which, I mean, I don't need to tell you that. You know how Frostbite works. But Frostbite's just solid. It's just all around. I feel like it's pretty well balanced. I don't think that there's any like craziness around Frostbite. I don't know. We need to make Ice Tornado cheaper. I'm a little bummed by how expensive it is to start, but I also needed to get Wickless Baron out. I think we play you, we deal with the situation, and then what do? You push to attack units back. So we're just gonna flip these two around, I think. Oh ho ho ho, I didn't realize he was gonna get that close. We need to activate Solgard ASAP, and we are not gonna be able to do so. So you go there. You will live. How do you live? Oh, because he only does 2 damage. Oh, very cool. Okay. So So we gotta get Solgard up and run it. So I think we do this. I don't even care that he took a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more damage. As long as he doesn't get above 5 and kill the draft, we're fine. That's not looking super good. That's not looking super good. We're overall, this is gonna be a little rough. We're gonna take some damage for this, I think. Covenant 17 is really showing its merits here. Add deadweight to your starting deck. So now we have 2 deadweights. Is that accurate? Yeah, we do. Okay. So I would have liked to have gotten my card here, but I did not. Titan's Tooth would have been sweet to set one of those up and then maybe activate Solgard. But I can't play it automatically because I don't have the Ember for it. Yes. The endless draft I think is a good idea. Because we have 3 waves. I think we can get Solgard up and running in 3 waves. I would love to just draw one of the cards that I need. No, I take that back. Alright, we're gonna do that. We're trying to get Solgard up and going. We will throw you here, but only to power up the Baron. I feel like every time I say the Baron, I feel like... isn't there like a pizza company, like a frozen pizza company? The Baron. No, Red Baron, that's it. Red Baron Pizza. That's what I feel like I'm referring to. We will kill all of you. How about you die? Solgard, come to me, my friend. He just poofs into existence. I love it. And then this draft in the back, you start getting at it. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be in an okay spot. I don't want to say good. Dare I say good. But we are going to be in an okay spot. We're at least going to start clearing out some of the medium to big threats. These Forged Disciples are spooky, but they're not the end of the world. They actually, no, we have to Whiplash you to keep you around. And that Incant is really good. I forget that I really want Incants. Okay, I'm gonna play this while I want it to throw away a drag. It did. I play this while I wanted to throw away a drag, and it did. So that's good. So now, if I understand correctly, Solgard doesn't have any use for the shards once he's hit 4, basically. We'll just dripfly you, why not? Oh, you don't have an attack anyway. Whatever. So Solgard doesn't have any use for the shards yet. So I think this might be one of the builds where Solgard needs another... Oh, I love Bounty Stalker. Solgard might need another set of... like a secondary upgrade path instead of a little bit closer to Wildington, instead of just going straight up one or the other, like the Imp Queen, Lil Fade, and the Primordial. I think Solgard might need a second one. I'm not really certain yet. So Gifts for a Guard is interesting. I don't know if that's going to help or hurt our card draw, because we want to get to the spells quickly. So I kind of like that draw 3 spells and then make them 0, because then we're just going to get them out like immediately, right? As long as we draw this Gifts for a Guard. But the downside is, after that, we're not going to be using them to power up our Wickless Baron, which, like, he's not getting too much from it. He's mostly getting, damage from being just alive at the time when people die. I think this is the unique scenario in which Gifts for a Guard is actually good. And I don't know if it's a bad card. I just never use it. All right. Spell Weakness Sweep does not fit in this deck. I do not believe. As much as I want all of you, I don't think any of you guys belong here. Except maybe Wickless Tycoon to throw them on the 2nd floor. Yeah, I think I just need units. Just need some beef. I think we go Ember. When in doubt, right? When in doubt. Hopefully my voice isn't echoing too much in here. I'm kind of listening to my own audio and it seems a little echoey. We'll figure that one out. So Merchant of Magic seems to be where I need to go to get this guy cheaper. But is it worth tossing up the duplicate and this potential for a good Stygian tank? I think the answer is no. I think we really want a Stygian tank here. I will take you, Mr. Shark Tank. You guys know how much I absolutely love these guys. The Shark Tanks are the best. So I think maybe we duplicate one of these 2 drafts, and then whenever we get the chance, we will toss a whenever we get the chance, we'll toss out the dregs. I think the dregs go over anything else, or train stewards at least. Cuddlehex, you're kind of just like the odd one out. I'm sorry, I haven't gotten to use you to the extent that I think you should be used. So I'll copy this one because whenever he burns out, at least he's gone. Otherwise, that endless one is just gonna sit in my deck for a while. Okay, so 9 stacks of shard. So I didn't know this. I didn't know the phased part would also scale. So I'm cool with that because you get tanky on me. I didn't know that you were gonna get that tanky and that beefy. So in that chance, or in that case, I actually don't really think I want this tank in front of you. So now the goal would be play Solgard. Hope that I can get 9 spells out. And then when I do, basically everything I'm doing at that point is just to boost up the Wickless Baron, in which case I need more room on that floor. Here though, I'm dealing some damage, but I'm not really, he's not really like big enough to be a tank. Like if I'm going this, I almost should have gone this from the start because I'm kind of like hampering my effectiveness. I think he'll do way more damage. I actually think he'll do way more damage to Dire Channel, but I'm gonna go Titan Channel because I'm sticking with it and I want to see this upgrade path. I don't believe in it and I want the game to change my mind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. We're not leaving the Titans Channel. I want this boy to be thick. Where are you at? There you go. All right, you and not only is he a ghost, but he's like absolutely massive. So he's just like a carpet bomb or like a blanket over the sun. All right, we have to kill you. We really need to finish you off. How is everyone gonna die? Oh, the Frostbite Relic. Look at you. I didn't even think about Frostbite Relic killing off these guys. Frostbite Relic actually in that way is almost better than Jack Strips. I guess it's very much similar to Jack Strips, basically. It's almost the same concept. So you are endless, and honestly, I don't think you're gonna get many kills this round. So I'm gonna toss you up there, and whenever you burn out, we'll at least get 5 gold for you. Ah, I didn't play Ice Tornado. I did that to myself. All right, well it's fine. We'll get the shard off. We really need to get 9 out though, which is gonna get kind of bad. That's gonna get kind of big. I'm kind of playing a mix between units and spells, and I know Solgard does not like that. So that's kind of on me. If I could throw you there, I don't think you're gonna get a kill this way though, but you might get the kill. Yes, give me the money. And then that way we have another shard on him. We need to really crank up the shard production here. We're not quite doing it. And also he's just standing down here by himself, so he's kind of in a bad spot. Shark Tank, I don't have a place for you, my dude. You don't really have a spot for you. You don't really fit in this deck anymore. This is weird. Are you gonna die? Yeah, you will. I'm gonna put you in the back. So at least he'll get some health. I think we just see what happens. Yeah. All right, Drag, you get out of here. I don't really care that you're burning out. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So this might save us actually, because we're gonna be able to play 3 spells right off the bat. Okay, very cool. So if we can get some sort of Foregone Titan's Tooth combo, that'd be sweet. We're gonna be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hopefully, which will put him in place, but we need to do it in such a way that this card activates this card, which means we got to get Cuddlehex and Draft out, which means Draft, it is your time to shine, my dude. And I didn't realize I only had 1 Ember left. I forgot that card cost so much. No, not you. Where are you at? This guy. I forgot that cost so much. That's kind of interesting. It's a weird card to play. All right, you're dead. You're fine. I guess since it costs 0, I don't need to like Titan's Tooth it. I don't need to do the consume. So we'll play this guy last. So we'll play you first. We will keep you around, and then we'll play this guy last. Okay, that makes much more sense. Since it's free, we don't need to do the offering, We can get 2 spells in 2 waves. I guess the point is that we really want to get 2 spells before 2 waves, so that Solgard is not taking so much damage. Or sorry, Wickless Baron isn't taking so much damage. But it's the respite anyway. Respite. What if I don't really want to apply Frostbite 8 to my own drag. You're gonna die in like 2 turns anyway, though. I think I'd get you out of there, and then we do that. And now you're back. Welcome to the real world. You can go there and die and give me at least $5. Yes, thank you. Your contributions will be noted. All right, sweet. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. That's all I need to see is that X, because we're kind of at the point where I don't feel strong, but it's working, and so I won't question it. Because a 75-75 unit is good by itself, but we're not buffing him up. Like we're not making him that strong. I don't want any of these actually. Yeah, I don't want any of these. We're not making him that strong. I don't really think it's what we want yet. I like resin removal for a lot of different Seraph types, but I don't think it does anything here. I say we go Engulfed in Smoke, and we do that to save our Wickless Baron, because our Baron is a little light on the stats portion as far as being good at doing things. He is not good at doing things. I also really would like to yeet 2 cards, and then I think I duplicate something like I think I duplicate something like Titan's Tooth. Honestly, we're tossing a lot of cards out. I say we yeet a Dreg and or no, we yeet 2 Train Stewards because they're just dead weights essentially, and then we duplicate Titan's Tooth, and then we get some money just for funsies. I think that's the way we do it. All right, so I will dupe. No, this is not the dupe station. Don't. I've done that before. That is the toss station. Thank you. I am eyeing these drafts though. Like, what about these guys? I'm torn between 2 worlds. I'm torn between the stand Solgard up as quickly as possible and play a lot of these tiny little draft units to just kind of whack on him. But because Solgard, or because the Seraph is going to be looking out for us to play units and spells, I think we duplicate this guy. It's kind of dumb, but I think we do it. the channel motto. It's kind of dumb, but I think we do it. All right, multi-strike boss isn't going to affect us any more strongly than if he just had the raw attack. I don't think we have any way of like keeping him in check or killing him, either one. I guess we play you. Oh, I don't like that. We probably should have played the Baron there instead, but that's fine. We're gonna at least get that use out of that, which is nice. We're getting some there. You had a harvest trigger? Yeah, you gained some armor, didn't you? Okay. And they don't notice anybody down low because it's just a spooky ghost. Just a spooky ghost. Okay, so big ol' Baron in the back. Someone to die for the cause in the front. And then honestly, hex me. And then yeet that Train Steward. Sweet, so we're at Shard 4. Shard 4 and 3 waves I think will be okay. Are you big enough to take all these hits? You are not big enough to take all these hits. Unless I drip fall somebody. We play you. I could drip fall one of these guys. And then play a draft, and then maybe the draft could help chew through because he's going to kill. Yeah, together they'll hit this guy. Oh man, it sucks so much because we just don't have the damage in this deck. So if I daze you, we'll draft here. Yeah, it's not good. That's not good. I don't really care that steward dies. We're getting a little bit of frostbite stacks, but that tank honestly should be replaced with like anything else. So the tank is not doing what I need it to do because I don't think that, or I guess I underestimated how large Solgard would get, but also how difficult he is just to get out on the field. All right, so I'm cool with this. but I don't think it's going to matter because I'm not going to be able to get you in place in time. Yeah, I'm not. So let's kill you. You're still dead. That's fine. We already kind of knew that was going to happen. I think you go here and just tank a hit. And then honestly, this draft just chills with me. Okay, so we're taking hits. 33. It's better than it's not as bad as I've seen. It's not as bad as I've done. All right, how many more do you need? You need 2. So I can play these 2, which is sweet. This draft. How many damages do you think you're planning on doing, my dude? So you have what? You have 85 health, and I do 30 damage, which means if you go up there, you're gonna do 18 damage, huh? So if I can cut down that by giving you Frostbite 6, okay, so we're gonna do that. We will smoke up. Oh, he didn't get stealth because he's not ephemeral. He's not, or he's invisible. You can't hit him. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. I was really expecting that. So the Baron now is kind of on his own. We'll throw you down, I think. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then we frostbite damage, frostbite damage, frostbite damage, frostbite damage. Yes, we do it here. That still kills you. And then I have to play this here. Alright, so we got him. He's alive. But he's going to make it up and he's going to take some hits. And then this middle floor I'm not really worried about. Okay, so 15 health. Not good. Could be better. I am content with my unit setup. There's not much I can do. I hope you don't make it up any higher because we're pretty much going to be the end. 25 damage because it's been buffed. Is that why? Is that what happened here? No. Where are you at? Yeah, 20 plus magic power. Wow, 20 plus magic power would be fantastic for some of those attuned cards, which neither of these are, but some of the other offerings are attuned, which means that they're just going to be even stronger. You only having 1 burnout really was a bit of an oversight on my part. I probably should have let you die a few turns ago, or I should have hit him with a flash freeze on that last turn instead of using it up here, and then that way I maybe could have had him back or played this guy instead, but at least he'll get 1 hit off. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. So I think we have to play this. We have to play this. We have to play this. 661. You couldn't eke it out for me because I think we're gonna die to the overcharged tank. Oh, Harvester's of Death. You're not kidding. All right. Well, I think that's the end of it. I don't think that there's any sort of redemption path to this build. All right, well, still not understanding Solgard. I think Solgard is a weird one. I don't feel like I understand him. The revenge build only does frostbite damage when he gets hit, but he's not tanky enough to survive those hits. The Titan's channel build, he's not strong enough to be a carry, and he takes so much setup that when you get him on the ground, you're like, all right, great. I did all of that for just a mediocre unit. And then the other one, I think, is probably the best, the one that we passed up on, where whenever you do a bunch of spells or get a bunch of shards at the beginning of his attack, he basically nukes the front unit, which is fine, like kind of okay for regular levels, but I guess it's probably really good against the bosses. That's probably the best place to go for Solgard. I don't think the other two are nearly as strong. If I am drastically using Solgard wrong, please tell me. Definitely leave a comment, let me know. Thank you very much for being patient. I know this isn't exactly the best return to form. We broke the win streak, or we killed the win streak rather. But still, I appreciate you sticking around. More Monster Train content to come, and we will redeem Solgard at some point. We redeemed Wildington and we'll redeem Solgard. I enjoy doing these, and I'm thankful that you guys are interested and willing to follow along. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.